Whoa, hey guys, it's, Valence Bay dude number 2. And today, I'm gonna be reacting to, what's it? How the T-Rex attacked it, the river raft, Michael Kearns in Jurassic Park. Oh so, this is written by Kelton for IT. To subscribe to him and hit the bell and notifications and blah blah blah. Comment down below. And let's get into this reaction in 3, 2, 1. Wait. Oh, my Twizzler. What the heck? My Twizzler. Oh, hang on, guys. My Twizzler. Sorry, the video's taking a little bit long because I had to get my Twizzler. There we go. Got my Twizzler. Alright, let's get into the reaction. The Twizzler. Alright, sorry guys. I found my lost Twizzler a year. So let's get into the reaction. Blah. Hang on. What did I say? In the lobby of the visitor center, the glass doors had been shattered and a cool gray mist blew through the cavern main hall. A sign that read, "When dinosaurs ruled the earth," dangled from the hinge cracking in the wide. And in the wind? I don't know. Okay. Michael Kearns in Jurassic Park. Yeah, that's my dude. He created this.
Jurassic Park is well renowned for being a film that revolutionized the visual effects industry. And
Go
its
on.
story about dinosaurs breaking out of a faraway amusement park has captured the
Guys, I gotta take a picture of this. That looks pretty cool.
imaginations of children and adults for more than a generation.
Okay.
But there are some things in that 1993 movie that were unfortunately not translated from the original novel. One of these scenes has become legendary in the Jurassic Park fan community, and its likeness has been adapted to various different forms of entertainment. Had it not been for Crichton's creation of the famous river raft scene, attractions like Jurassic Park the Ride and...
Oh, guys, I have been there like a long time ago. Been there. I got freaked out. You actually jump scare me, and I absolutely oh my gosh, that gave me the worst heart attack, and I had the worst.
Sequences like the Spinosaurus boat attack may never have been made. In this video, I'm going to be going over what many believe to be the greatest part of the original novel. This is how the river raft scene happened in the first Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Grant tied the boat up to the dock and returned to the shed to take out 2 life preservers. He put these in the boat and then waved for the kids to come over. Pale with fear, Lex waved back. No. Grant gestured, yes. The Tyrannosaur continued to sleep. Grant stabbed in the air with an emphatic finger. Lex came silently and he gestured for her to get into the raft. Then Tim got in, and they both put on their life vests. Grant got in and pushed off. The raft drifted silently out into the lagoon. Grant picked up his paddles and lifted them into the oarlocks. They moved farther from the dock. Now Lex sat back and sighed loudly with relief. Then she looked stricken and put her hand over her mouth. Her body shook with muffled sounds. She was suppressing a cough. She always coughed at the wrong times. "Lex," Tim whispered fiercely, looking back at the shore. She shook her head miserably and pointed to her throat. He knew what she meant. What she needed was a drink of water. Grant was rowing, and Tim leaned over the side of the raft and scooped his hand into the lagoon. Then he pushed his hand towards her to drink. Lex coughed loudly, explosively in Tim's ears. The sound echoed across the water like a gunshot. The Tyrannosaur yawned lazily and scratched behind its ear with its hind foot like a dog. Then it yawned again.
Wait, go back.
His ears. The sound echoed across the water like a gunshot. The Tyrannosaur yawned lazily and scratched behind its ear with its hind foot like a dog. Then it yawned again. It was groggy after its big meal, and it woke up slowly.
Wait, is that Buck?
Lex was making little gargling
That's
noises. Lex, shut up, Tim said. I can't help it, she whispered, and then she coughed again. Grant rowed hard, moving the raft powerfully into the center of the lagoon.
Dr.
On
Grant?
the shore, The Tyrannosaur stumbled to its feet. I couldn't
Starts
help
about
it,
the game.
Timmy. Lex shrieked miserably. I couldn't help it. Grant was rowing as fast as he could. Anyway, it doesn't matter, she said. We're far enough away. He can't swim. Tim began to shout at her. Of course he can swim, you little idiot. On the shore, the Tyrannosaur stepped off of the dock and plunged into the water. Well, how should I know, she
That's from
said.
Jurassic Park
Everybody
again.
knows Tyrannosaurs can swim. It's in all the books, Tim replied. Anyway, all reptiles can swim. Snakes can't, Lex said. Tim fired back hard. Of course snakes can, you idiot. Settle down, Grant said. Hold on to something. Grant was watching the Tyrannosaur, noticing how the animal swam. The Tyrannosaur was now chest deep in the water, but it could hold its big head high above the surface. Then Grant realized the animal wasn't swimming. It was walking. Because moments later, only the very top of its head, the eyes and nostrils protruded above the surface. By then it looked like a crocodile. And it swam like a crocodile, swinging its big tail back and forth.
I'll have guys.
Crocodile
I'll have nightmares of that.
in the entire world.
The
I'm
biggest.
sorry, Dr. Grant,
alligator.
Lex wailed. I didn't mean it. Grant glanced over his shoulder.
Well-
the lagoon was no more
Well, Lex, that was your fault. You're gonna deserve it.
than 100 yards wide here, and they had almost reached the center. If he continued, the water would become shallow again. The T-Rex would be
Whoa.
able to walk again, and he would move faster in shallow water. Grant swung the boat around and began to row north. What are you doing? Tim shouted. The Tyrannosaur was now just a few yards away. Grant could hear its sharp, snorting breaths as it came closer. He looked at the paddles in his hand, but they were light plastic, not weapons at all. The Tyrannosaur threw its head back and opened its jaws wide, and then, in a great muscular spasm, lunged forward to
I
the
don't know
raft,
why,
just missing
Rexy.
the rubber gunwale. The huge skull slapped down, the raft rocking away on the crest of the splash. Then the Tyrannosaur sank below the surface, leaving nothing but gurgling bubbles behind. The lagoon was
That's
still.
scary.
Lex gripped the gunwale handles and looked back. Did he drown? She asked. No, Grant
Well, Lex, T-Rex never drown.
said. He saw bubbles, then a faint ripple along the surface coming toward the boat. Hang on, he shouted. as
Wait,
the
wait,
head-
wait, wait, wait.
Did he
What was
drown?
that?
She asked. No, Grant said. He saw bubbles.
Wait, what?
Then a faint ripple along.
What is that? What on the earth is that? Is that a real life dinosaur? Is it? It better not be a. It better not be a lake image. Like go explore and see the lake images. And what the heck is that? Is that? Comment down below when the heck is that? I don't know. Is that Rexy? Or alligator or shark?
The surface coming toward the boat. Hang on, he shouted, as the head bucked up beneath the rubber, bending the boat and lifting it into the air, spinning
Wait, that's Buck,
crazily
not
before it
Rexy.
splashed down again. Do something, Alexis screamed.
Do something!
Grant pulled the air pistol
It's
out of
no
his belt. It
use.
looked pitifully small in his hands, but there was the chance that if he shot the animal in the sensitive spot in the eye or the Tyrannosaur surfaced beside the boat, opened its jaws and roared. Grant aimed and fired.
she's
the
mad.
dart flashed in the light and smacked it into the cheek. The Tyrannosaur just shook its head and then roared again. Then suddenly they heard an answering roar. Looking back, Grant saw the juvenile T-Rex on the shore. It was crouched over the sauropod kill that the big T-Rex had made. The little one was claiming it as his own. The juvenile slashed at the carcass, then raised its head high and bellowed. The big Tyrannosaur saw it too, and the response was immediate. It turned back to protect its kill, swimming strongly toward the shore. He's going away, Lex squealed, clapping her hands. Stupid dinosaur. From the shore, the juvenile roared defiantly. Enraged, the big Tyrannosaur burst from the lagoon at full speed, water streaming from its enormous body as it raced up the hill past the dock. The juvenile ducked its head and fled, its jaws still filled with ragged flesh. The big T-Rex chased it, racing past the dead sauropod and disappearing over the hill. They heard its final threatening bellow, and then the raft moved up to the north, around a bend in the lagoon, and down a river. Exhausted from rowing, Grant collapsed back, his chest heaving. He couldn't catch his breath.
Okay.
He lay gasping in the raft. Are you okay, Dr. Grant, Lex asked.
Yeah,
From now on,
Rexy.
will you just do what I tell you, Grant said. Okay, she sighed, as if he
Rexy.
just made the most unreasonable
Why did
demand
she
in
did
the world.
this?
She trailed her arm in the water for a while. You stopped rowing, she said. I'm tired, Grant said. Then how come we're still moving? Grant sat up. She was right. The raft drifted steadily north. There must be a current. Due to the fact that the budget would have inflated considerably had this been brought up for the first movie, this particular sequence was cut from the original film. As I've stated
Never
at
saw
the
it in the
beginning,
film.
though, It would eventually turn up retooled for things like Jurassic Park
I never
3
saw this in the
and the
film.
Universal theme park ride. If I'm
Guys,
being completely
guys, I never saw this in the film. I never saw a raft, Jurassic Park, the T-Rex in the film. Never saw that.
honest, I personally think that adapting this for the 6th installment in the film series would be an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Doing a more faithful rendition of what's going on here with possibly Owen, Claire, and maybe even Alan Grant himself would be incredible. If they go that route in Jurassic World 3, I'd suggest bringing along a 4th character as well. You know, for entertainment purposes specifically. Anyways, what do
Crap.
all of you guys think about the river raft scene? Is it your favorite part of the original novel?
I never
or do you
saw
have
it in the
something
film,
else
dude.
that you think is even better? Whatever your thoughts and opinions may be, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Now, before I go, I want to thank all of my game wardens.
Okay, guys, that was actually kind of cool. Great job, man. Go shout out to him. Comment down below. Man, that was actually pretty good. So that was actually like a cool Jurassic Park movie. That would be really cool for a scene. I really like how we can do a Jurassic Park 3. I don't know how long that movie's gonna be out. It's been like an hour since that movie's coming out. November? December? Or January? Again. No, that would be a long time. Well, that was how the T-Rex attacked the raft. Michael Chern's Jurassic Park. So that was it. Hope you share, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell, turn notifications. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.